Okay everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at No Thanks. It's a 2 to 7 player game published by Mayfair Games and designed by Thorsten Gimler. The game is a push your luck card game with pass tokens. Don't really want to go into too much detail without showing you the down view, so let's go and just take a quick look at No Thanks. Okay, when setting up No Thanks, you'll give each player 11 pass tokens, and that's all unless you're playing with a 6 or 7 player, where they have less pass tokens that way. Also here you have a deck of cards and they're numbered 3 to 35. Now at the start of each game you would shuffle the deck thoroughly, take 9 cards out, put them to the side. Now you're ready to play No Thanks. When playing No Thanks you decide who goes first just by either who's oldest, rolling a dice, really whatever you prefer, kind of one of those games. But on a player's turn, the first thing they will do is, so say I'm going first, you take that deck of cards and turn one over. This is a 15, which is quite a hard number. Now, on the cards, you'll notice, like I said, there were cards numbered 3 to 35. Now, each card is worth its face value in points. The points are a bad thing in this game, so you don't want high number of points. So 15, I'll pass. The next player maybe doesn't want the 15 card, so he thinks, oh, I'll pass 2. Sorry, just getting a bit refocused there. Yeah, so the next player thinks, I'll pass 2. This player still doesn't want the 15. I don't want the 15. He doesn't want the 15. He doesn't want the 15. Now I'm thinking, okay, well 15 is not bad compared to how many pass tokens I'm gaining here. So maybe I can go one more round, maybe push my luck a little bit. I'll pass. This player's going to pass. This player maybe passes again. And I'll say, okay, I'll take the 15. And I gain all these pass tokens. Now why do you think that's worth it? Well, one, because you want to be able to pass on high numbered cards, but also each one of these pass tokens is worth -1 point at the end, which is good considering, like I said, points are a negative thing in this game. You do not want points. So I've taken the 15, which means it's my turn again, and I'm going to turn another card over. 26, that is a high number. Doesn't fall in line with this either, so I'm going to pass on that. Every other players would probably pass as such as well. Now, what's the purpose in the game? How else do you score the points? How else do you make sure you get less points? Well, I'll show you just now. Now, say for somehow or another I ended up with 15, a 24 and a 22. Now, currently that would be 22, obviously, plus 24 plus 15, that maximum amount of points. Now, here's the thing. If I turned over a 23, I could actually put that on top of the 24 and put the 22 on top of that. Now that whole stack is actually only just worth 22 points. Now you see the pattern here. So you might want to pass on cards that you know other players definitely don't want, so that by the time it comes back around to you, you can gain more pass tokens. Or you might want to take cards quicker if they're the lower ones to make sure that you're going to get a bunch of lower ones and everyone else is going to grab the high ones. Hence meaning you score a much lower score. Now let's go and take a look at what I thought of No Thanks. So, my overall opinion on No Thanks. I guess 2 to 7 player, 2 player, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, it gets better. I like the idea that you take the cards out of the deck and it is that push your luck mechanic, and I really like the pass token mechanic. So literally you could well, nobody else is going to take that because I've got these 2 and they'll be totally screwed because that's a high number. So pass, then take it and steal all the pass tokens. That's literally a gameplay that you can take in that game. A lot of people think, nah, maybe you shouldn't. Me personally, I think, nah, that's fair play. I think you should be allowed to do things like that. If the game allows it, you should be allowed to. I like the fact that if you bang it and you're like, oh, when I say bang it, I mean flip a card over, and then you're like, oh, okay, I need that. Flip another one. I like how you can keep going and kind of push your luck, and then when you've got the pass tokens, you're like, sometimes you can run out and then you end up having to take a card that's just literally extra points. And you know it's going to be extra points because there's nothing else you can do about it. But overall, I really, really enjoyed No Thanks. I like it 3, 4, 5, 6 players. I still haven't played it with 6 or 7 players yet. But other than that, I really, really enjoy it. That's my review of No Thanks, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Beers and Boards. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on the channel. Catch you guys later. This episode was sponsored by GamesLore, the UK's largest specialist games retailer, which can be found at gameslore.com.